This is an NBC News special report. Here's Kate Snow.
Good evening. We're coming on the air tonight to update you on a breaking news story, a mass shooting at a government building in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Police say a man who was a longtime employee of the Public Works Department suddenly opened fire in that building, killing at least 11 people and injuring others. We've also learned the gunman is also dead after a firefight with police. Our Justice correspondent Pete Williams has details just coming in now. Pete, what can you tell us?
Well, Kate, the police tonight are saying that the victims were intended to be city employees killed by a man who walked into the City Public Works building and began opening fire on his fellow workers, people he knew. 6 others were hurt and are tonight in the hospital. Just before 4:30 p.m., police in Virginia Beach got the first urgent reports, gunfire at a city office building.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Witnesses said a man was firing at the Public Works building next to City Hall, part of a sprawling downtown city government complex.
Shooter on second floor, detectives coming through the garage sally port.
As first responders flooded in and city employees ran out, police stormed the building and found what they said was a single gunman who was subdued and taken into custody. Air ambulances were on the scene. At least 6 people were rushed to local hospitals. One man who was inside saw a shooting victim on a flight of stairs.
She could have been shot in the chest, she could have been shot in the head, who knows? We don't know if she was on the stairway coming up or going down, but she was on the stairway.
City workers in nearby buildings were warned to stay away.
We heard shooting, but we didn't think it was that close, like in proximity of the building.
As police went room to room to make certain it was over, city workers waited for word on their fellow employees, still in shock at a deadly turn to the final hour of the work week.
And Pete joins us again live now. Pete, what an awful scene there. What more do you know about that firefight with police?
Well, the police say one of the shooting victims was a police officer, but they say his life was spared by his bulletproof vest. And they say officers were on the scene almost immediately after the first reports of shots fired. Now, they're not saying anything tonight about the motive of the gunman. He was killed in the shootout with police. They're not saying anything about what kind of weapon he was carrying or the ammunition, how heavily armed he was. And there is no word so far on the condition of those taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds. The mayor tonight is calling this the most devastating day in the history of Virginia Beach. Kate?
All right, Pete Williams, thank you for your reporting. We'll be following this, obviously, throughout the night. More details on your late local news on this NBC station and much more tomorrow morning on Today. For now, I'm Kate Snow, NBC News, New York.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.